and welcome back to another video. Today we are rebuilding the 2013-2014 Los Angeles Lakers in NBA 2K24. Don't have 2K25 yet, but we are still going to work through that. We'll be getting it around Thanksgiving or so later this month. But here on the 2013-2014 Lakers, if you are rewatching this, let me just reposition myself really quick. We have a old team. We're trying to get Kobe Bryant one more championship before he retires. He is out we'll make him out for the season like he was in real life. I think he was in real life, or was it 2013? Yeah, he was out for the season in real life, so we are going to make that accurate. Kobe out for the season. He's 35 years old with a torn Achilles. We're trying to rebuild to get him one last championship. He needs a sixth ring, I think. We don't have much to work with, though. This might end up being a 3 or 4 year rebuild. We are just going to go until we get a ring. Whether it's with Kobe or whether it's not, we're just going to go until we are able to win a championship with this Lakers roster. So now introducing the roster, we have 35-year-old Kobe Bryant, 3 years left on his contract until he likely retires. At center, we have Pau Gasol. Last year of his deal, he's 33. We're probably going to trade him. Point guard, we have Steve Nash. 2 years left on his contract, but he's 39 years old, and he's pretty washed. Steve Blake and Jordan Farmar are his backups. They're both on the last year of their deals. Shooting guards, we have Kobe, and then his backups are Nick Young and Jody Meeks. Nick Young has 4 years left on his deal, former 16th overall pick, and then Jody Meeks is on the last year of his deal. Small forwards, we have Wesley Johnson and Xavier Henry. They are both on the last years of their deals. Power forwards, we have Jordan Hill, who has 3 years left on his contract. Sean Williams and Ryan Kelly, they both have 1 year left. And then backing up Powell at the center, we have Chris Kaman, who has 1 year left, and Robert Sacre, who has 1 year left. So I'm just going to make sure the right draft class is in. It looks pretty good. Yeah, we got Mitch McGary. Yeah, this is a pretty solid draft class. For the rotation this season with no Kobe, I think Nick Young's going to take most of his minutes. I do want Nash starting at the point guard, but I want him to conserve his minutes a little bit because I don't want player progression to make him go down very much in the offseason. Chris Kaman at center because Powell is out for day-to-day. Jordan Hill. I'm going to start Jody Meeks at the small forward, but Wesley Johnson could still play his minutes. And yeah, let's just get into the season. First game of the year, no Kobe. He's out for the year. And we lose to the Rockets by 50. They put up 156 on us. James Harden drops 42. Aaron Brooks drops 33. Dwight Howard 23 in his first game against the Lakers after he played there. Chandler Parsons 22. Let's see what the comments say. Thank you for the comment, Tempest. What's up? Thank you for commenting. Jeremy Lin, 13 assists. 5 blocks for Dwight Howard. Yeah, we got cooked that game. We're not going to have that good of a season. And we start off 0-3. The best player in this draft class this upcoming season is Joel Embiid and Jokic. I think I'm just going to have 2K redo the rotations. But really quick, I'm going to see if... no, wrong button. I'm going to turn on auto injuries so that way they redo the rotations. So let's see. We're going to play on All-Star if we play at all in any games. And tuning, or no. Team. Okay, yeah, it's all on. Okay, so Pau Gasol, he's probably going to get traded for us because he's old and on the last year of his deal. What's up to everyone in the comments? No, you're not the only one that's in here. There's 4 people right now. We're just going to simulate pretty far. We get our first win of the year against a really bad Sixers team. 2-7, though. I didn't have very high expectations for this year. Yo, what's good to Athlete Feast? Thank you for commenting. We are 5-11. We did beat the Cavs, but this is before they got LeBron back. So 6-14. I think this is about where we trade Pau Gasol. He's 33 on the last year of his deal. We should be able to get something okay for him. Maybe the Warriors will want to jumpstart their rebuild, build around a young Curry. Maybe we could get like a Draymond Green. That would be pretty decent. 2K25 is on sale for Xbox. Yeah, I'm going to get it when it's on Black Friday sales, I think. Because that's when it'll hopefully be like $35. Because I want it, but I just don't know if it's going to be that, if it's that good right now. The Warriors, what can we steal from them? Actually, no, I don't think we can trade with the Warriors. Let's see who else. I've been wanting it for a while. Me too. I've been waiting for it for a pretty long time. Ever since it's come out. This is the first time in like 3 years I didn't get 2K right when it dropped. The Suns, maybe they'll want to take on Pau Gasol. But I don't really want anything back from them. The Spurs could be the team right here. They're really stacked. One good starting center, and they'd be amazing. So maybe we can take Danny Green from them. And Tiago Splitter. Nope, never mind. And they're not going to give us Manu. We'll just come back to we'll keep Pau until about the trade deadline. This is 2K24. So we're 8-16 right now, coming off that win at the Raptors. We've won 2 in a row, but we get destroyed by LeBron and the Heat. We're not having an awful year. This is a trade I might actually do, though. Oh, no, because they want a first-round pick. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not giving up a first-round pick to trade Pau Gasol. At that point, we'll just keep him and let him walk in free agency. I don't want to be good this year. I want to draft Joel Embiid in the top 10. Yeah, we got to trade Pau. We got to tank. Pau is probably our best player. 14-9 on good shooting. We should be able to get a first-round pick for him, but we'll see. We can trade him back for his brother. Or for Eric Gordon. That's a pretty solid trade, but he does play the same position as Kobe. So we'll see what else we can get. Aaron Aflalo. JaVale McGee and Wilson Chandler. I just don't want to give up that pick. I'll give them like a Jody Meeks type guy. They want 2 firsts and they'll give me Kenneth Faried. Nope. I will give them probably like Wesley Johnson too. No, never mind. Robert Sacre. This trade's not gonna work out. We need to be tanking for Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid and Kobe next year would be insane. Even though Kobe's old, we could still have a really tough duo. LaMarcus Aldridge, we are giving up a first-round pick, but he has an extra year on his contract. And we're getting Wesley Matthews. We might have to come back to that one. Goran Dragic. He's 27, though. Amir Johnson and Rudy Gay. I think we're going to do this trade. Rudy Gay has 2 years left on his contract. He's not 100% safe with us. We might flip him again. Amir Johnson, he is on the last year of his deal, but he's a solid power forward. 4 points and 10 rebounds a game. And there we go. Rudy Gay is our new starting small forward. 20 points a game so far this season. That helps us get a lot younger to build a young core around Kobe Bryant. At least until he comes back. And then Rudy Gay might get flipped in the offseason to trade up for a higher draft pick if we're in like the 7 to 10 range. We are winning a few games, a little bit more than I would like. But we are not a top team. And as long as we're not in the playoffs, we could still jump up into the top 5 and get Embiid or Jokic. Next year with Kobe, though, he's going to be our starting 2, so we're going to have to look into drafting some good guards. I don't know who's in the 2014 free agency class. Hopefully there's like a Ben Gordon or Brandon Jennings or somebody that we can go after to play our point guard. It's probably going to take 2 more years until we can win the championship, though, unless Kobe comes back from his torn Achilles and averages like 35 points a game. But that's probably not going to happen here in 2K because they don't usually like people getting hurt like that. 15-30 at the middle of January right here. Against the Thunder, we lose. Clippers, we win. We need to keep these wins lower. And we beat the Nets. That's 2 in a row. That's not good. And the Grizzlies. I don't know when the trade deadline is, though. And we beat the Mavs. That's 4 out of our last 5 games we won. This game is so laggy, though. It's crazy. Oh, my goodness. Hopefully we lose. Yeah, we get beat by the Spurs. Only by 3, though, and they're a lot better than us. Nets, hopefully we lose to them again. And no, we beat them both times. Wow. That Nets team was good this season. This was the year they had Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. We beat the Bobcats. And the Bulls? No way. We could trade for Miles Plumlee here. But no, he's on the... No, actually, no, he's a first-round pick, so he should have an extra year on his... Yeah, he has 2 more years on his contract if we accept his team option. I'm going to do this trade because Wesley Johnson is gone after the season, and we're picking up a second-round pick. So we might as well get the extra year on his deal and get the second-round pick. That's a pretty decent trade there. I don't think we had any All-Stars unless Rudy Gay got one, but we can check really quick. West All-Stars. No, Rudy Gay did not make it, but Dame made it in his year 2 season, so that's pretty cool. John Henson for Chris Kaman. That is not a bad trade because we also get Nate Walters, who's only 22. Ryan Kelly, we weren't going to keep. Chris Kaman's old, so just about anything we could get for him, I will get. And yeah, I'm going to do this trade. We get a lot younger. We're fully embracing this rebuild around Kobe Bryant. A lot of these guys might get flipped in the offseason for a better player. And we win our first 2 after trading away Chris Kaman. That can't be that good, but it is what it is, I guess. Kobe is back. That's why we're winning all these games. Only averaging 17. He's played 7 games. He was supposed to be out for the season, but 2K's weird with their injuries. Steve Nash, I think I'm going to try to trade now before player progression in the offseason. We'll see if we can give him back to like the Suns or the Mavs. Oh, my God. The trade market for Nash is awful. Channing Frye and Jeremy Evans is not a good package at all. Corey Brewer and Darrell Arthur is not bad. But we should be getting something better for Nash. I'm going to do this trade with the Rockets, though. Aaron Brooks and Jeremy Lin. Not a bad trade for us. The Rockets kind of made a mistake there. Jeremy Lin comes to the Lakers a year and a half early. And hopefully we don't win very many games here to end out the season. We need to get one of those top 5 picks. Oh, we're just winning a lot. I guess it's because Kobe's back, but still. Contract extension deadline. Let's see if we have anyone. Nope. This is not a great season. I'd like to win a couple less games. We beat the Hawks both times we played them, and I think they made the conference finals this season in real life. We're just winning way too many games to get a top pick. We're about to be at 30, and yeah, 30 and 40. That's not good. 33-40. We're going to be contending for a playoff spot. Oh my God, we're 35-40. That's not good. We're just going to run 13-man rotation here at the end of the season. The last couple games. Try to intentionally lose all of them. Lose to the Blazers by 1. Beat the Thunder by 10. Beat the Jazz. Beat the Grizzlies. Oh, thank goodness. We finished with 38 wins, I think that said. Giannis is Rookie of the Year. 19-9. LeBron is the MVP. Sixth Man of the Year is Iman Shumpert. Defensive Player of the Year is Dwight Howard. Jimmy Butler is Most Improved Player. I think he won it in real life this season. Coach of the Year is Scott Brooks, and they also get Executive of the Year. All-NBA teams. Russell Westbrook is second team. Defensive teams are here. Oladipo, that's surprising. Rookie Oladipo? That's crazy. Rookie teams are here. And the play-in is on for some reason. We're going to have to turn that off in the off season. We can go back to an 11 rotation now. Thunder are probably going to win the title because 2K really likes that Durant and Westbrook team. And nope, they're eliminated in the second round. Heat beat the Clippers in the NBA Finals. LeBron is the Finals MVP. Now here at retirements. Derek Fisher. Steve Nash is deciding to call it a career. We traded him to the Rockets, and now he is retiring. Couple coaches leaving. T-Mac, Ray Allen, Tim Duncan, and Nash all make the Hall of Fame in the same season. Jersey retirements, Wallace, Nash, Duncan, and Hill all get their jerseys retired. We do need to turn off the play-in tournament. I don't remember how to do that. Where's play-in tournament? How do I turn it off? How do I turn off the play-in tournament? Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we jump up here in the draft lottery. We are... Do we not... The Thunder have our pick, but we have Dallas's pick. And we fall to 7. The Thunder have our pick. So we were tanking for no reason, I guess. Should probably check that out, but we're good. We're going to keep Mike D'Antoni as head coach. Maybe we can bring in Spoelstra, but never mind. It's on auto hire, so never mind. In the draft, we are at 7. I might use Rudy Gay to trade up, but I don't know for sure yet. 7, we could probably get a decent guy. Who are we projected to get in the mocks? The mock draft has us getting Julius Randle. That would be a pretty decent guy to pick up. But I am going to shop around for like picks number 4, 5. Trade up 1 or 2 picks. The Mavericks have pick... Oh, no, that's second round. Never mind. Pick number 4 belongs to the... Who has pick 4? What in the world? Pick 2 is the Celtics. I haven't seen pick 4 yet, though. Or pick 1. Oh, Magic have 4 and 1. So, yeah, they can give us up 1. We'll give up Jordan Hill and 6 for 4. And we'll give up... I want to keep Jeremy Lin and Rudy Gay if we can. I'll give up a 2017 first. And there we go. A deal is done. We're trading up to number 4. First overall, the Magic select Andrew Wiggins. Second overall, Joel Embiid. Third overall, the Jazz. We get a decent player no matter what. In real life, at 4, I don't know who went. Zach LaVine would. Oh, we're back here finally. Here at pick number 4, I would draft Levine in a normal draft, but he does play the same position as Kobe. We could maybe put them together, but I don't see a world where that really works too well. Clint Capella, he's a project player. We're trying to be good right now. Julius Randle is probably who we're going to pick up. Him or Aaron Gordon. Actually, I'm going to go Aaron Gordon. I think he's got the chance to be the best right away. And then here at pick 39 in the second round, who can be the best for us right away? They have Josh Huestis ranked top. That's crazy. I need like an older guy, like a Jordan McRae, but not Jordan McRae. I think here we're gonna go with maybe Bogdan. Actually, I'm gonna go Joe Harris. That shooting should be able to help us. If Kobe ever learns to pass here at the end of his career, he can kick it out to Joe Harris on the three-point line, and Joe can knock down some threes for us. So that's a decent draft class for us. Amir Johnson, we're going to decline, but we're going to pick up Nate Walters and Henson. We're going to let Plumlee walk. Actually, we're going to let Plumlee stay because he averaged 9 points per game for us last year after we traded for him. That's pretty solid. Nate Walters was okay. Joe Harris is a 70 overall. Aaron Gordon is a 78 overall rookie. We'll take that. We're not going to give a qualifying offer to Henry or Sacre. We need a good point guard here in free agency. That's our biggest need here. We don't have much money, though. That's definitely a problem. Kobe's making $23 million a year. Rudy Gay's making 18. We got to make a trade. As simple as that is, we got to make a trade. Rudy Gay and Jeremy Lin packaged together should be able to get us a pretty decent guy. It's just a matter of who we want. Maybe we can go out and get a Derrick Rose. We'd have to make up $5 million. Now just 2.7. That's pretty easy to do. We can take on, like, Mitch McGary. No, never mind. Snell and... Actually, no, I don't think we can do that. Kyrie, though, maybe. Kyrie Irving to the city of LA. We'd have to make up $13 million so they can give us Verjao. I'll give up a first-round pick in 2016. Nope, never mind. Not even 2018? 2015 lottery protected. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anyone that good. But I am willing to try giving up Aaron Gordon, the rookie. Oh, never mind. We are going to... I know this is kind of cheating, but we're going to turn off rookie signing restrictions because I don't even think that's a real rule in real life. So we're going to just see if it matters for us here, if we can actually trade for Kyrie or Rose. Aaron Gordon and Rudy Gay for Kyrie Irving. We don't have to give up any picks or any, we don't have to take back any salary in this trade. I thought that they might accept that, but they don't. Nick Young. Now they have to make up $14 million. What in the world? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get Kyrie. It's going to be tough. Joe Harris. Nate Walters. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Kyrie Irving trade is dead. We do have a couple other chances at getting a star point guard, though. Like, maybe Rondo. That's not the best guy that we could get, but we can keep that in the back of our mind. Mike Conley would not be bad. He's not great in this game, but he's got a cheap contract, and he's pretty decent. Kemba Walker, young Kemba. George Hill. There's not really any guards here that we can trade for. Darren Williams. We might not have to give up Gordon in this trade. Lynn and Rudy Gay for Darren Williams. And all we'd have to do is take back Mirza Teletovic. And we'll give you Joe Harris. And we'll give you Nate Walters. Dang it. I will give them a lottery protected first. And they still won't do it. Wow. That's actually insane. I'll give them an unprotected first in this year's draft. And they still won't give us Darren Williams. What about Nick Young? We'll take back somebody else. Like, we'll take Teletovic and Karolinko. I don't think we're going to get Darren Williams either. That's crazy. Unless we gave up Aaron Gordon, and I don't think that's worth it at all. Steph Curry's probably not going to happen, but I guess we can try it out. That's not that hard. He's only a 4-star trade value here. Need to make up $8 million. That's the biggest thing for Golden State is money. They don't have very much of it with David Lee's big old contract. If we do this and we give up a first-round pick, unprotected, and I'll give up Aaron Gordon instead of Jeremy Lin. No, still? That's insane. Do they like Joe Harris? We just got Steph Curry and Kobe Bryant together on the same team. That's insane. All it took was Joe Harris to get Stephen Curry. Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, and no one else on the entire team. We did get Mo Spates, though. That's actually a big thing because we can probably get a solid role player in a trade for Mo Spates or for Jeremy Lin. We're going to try Lin first since he's a backup now. 2 first-round picks might be the move. But if we can get a quality starter, then we'll do that 100%. Old man Louis Scola, he's still decent. Marcus Morris, maybe he'll jump up in player development. 2 first, though, is pretty hard to pass up. I think I'm going to do that. And now if we give up Mo Spates, oh my God, this game. We're going to look at free agency first. We should have, yeah, we got some extra money now. What if we tried to get a guy like Vince Carter on the team? We can lowball him a little bit, give him a 1-year deal, but give him a no trade clause. And then on the wing, we can go out and get a cheap scorer like Michael Beasley. And then we really, really need a power forward that can play defense. So maybe like a cheap guy like a Chris Humphries on a 1-year, $2.5 million deal with no trade clause. And we get Vince Carter. I am going to match Sacre and... Or no, just Henry. Because bringing them back should help us out a lot. We have to go past the moratorium. So we aren't looking that bad as a team. It probably will take another year or two to win a championship, but we're looking solid. We got Steph Curry at the 1, Kobe at the 2, Vince Carter at the 3, and then Beasley will be our 4. How does he go down in overall as a 4? That's what he played in real life. I guess Beasley will be our backup 3, and we just won't have a 4 right now. Shut.
You like him?
Go away.
We gotta get the stuff though.
So here in free agency, we have done pretty decent. So at point guard, we're going to have Steph Curry, and then his backup will be Jordan Farmar. Shooting guard, we got Kobe and Nick Young as his backup. Small forward, we have Vince Carter and Michael Beasley. Power forward, Mo Spates and Marvin Williams. And then center, Ekpe Udoh and Miles Plumlee. So now we're just going to look for some cheap veterans that we can bring in that can play a decent role, or some young guys that might take a jump in player progression. I'm going to bring in Gilbert Arenas. That's a pretty solid guy that we can bring in. Let's see. Yao Ming. Yao Ming's 7'5". So even having him, even if he's not that good, just having him in the paint would help us out. So we get Ming and Whiteside and Gilbert Arenas. So I think Walters is going to get cut. Or no, we can trade him. And just get whatever we can for him. Nate Walters and the trade finder. And we get a first-round pick for him from OKC. That's a no-brainer right there. And then centers, Miles Plumlee is gone too. Because we don't need him, Whiteside, Ming, and Udoh. And we can get a first-round pick from Phoenix for him. That's easy trades right there. Player progression, we have our full roster. Kobe drops by 1. Beasley drops by 2 at age 25. Spates drops by 1 at 26. Udoh drops by 2 at 27. Ming drops by 2. Vitor Luis Favorani drops by 3 at age 26. Arenas drops by 3. Xavier Henry drops by 6 at age 23. That's actually insane. I don't know how I always get such bad luck in this game. 68 overall after he was a 70-something the year before. That's crazy. For the draft class, we're going to have to just find one that has a bunch of people in it. 2015, this will be the draft class with D'Angelo Russell and Karl Anthony Towns and who else? Kristaps Porzingis, Stanley Johnson. So we'll go with Timofey Mozgovs. He usually makes good draft classes. Now at the start of the next season, this is going to get interesting who's in our rotation and who's not this season. I think our starting lineup, we got to go Steph, Kobe, Vince Carter, Spates, and Udoh. I think actually we are going to start Yao Ming over Ekpe Udoh. Just because the size. 7'6". Even if he's a low overall, he should be able to make somewhat of an impact down there. And then we're going to start Beasley over Spates. So not a bad starting lineup. Just no good center. Kobe and Steph should be good together, though. Opening day against Portland, they do lose by 2. Ming drops 10 and 5, so I'll take that. Curry drops 27 and 8. Kobe 22, 4 and 8 in his first game of the year after having a torn Achilles all last season. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. We do win Game 2 and Game 3 and Game 4. So 3-2 to start. It is going to be a little bit of some time until we can win a championship. But I do like the way that this is going. We are a pretty solid team as of right now. 7-7. Of course, it could be better. Actually, you know what? Steph didn't even jump much in player progression. I want to see what his potential is set at. Oh, he's at 99 potential. And he only jumped by 2. That's wild. We're 9-9, 10-9. I'll do this trade 100% of the time. We're giving up a 69 overall guy who just dropped in player progression at age 26 for a 34-year-old power forward who's 2 overalls better and has an extra year on his contract and a 1-for-1 deal. As a matter of fact, Nick Collison is starting for us already. First day with the team, he's going to step right into the doors and be our starting center. LeBron and the Heat do beat us, but Collison a solid game, 8-7. He's 34 years old, but age doesn't really matter when we're probably the oldest team in the NBA. We're starting to go on a little bit of a losing streak, but we do beat Denver and New Orleans in back-to-back games. We need a couple big wins. There we get one against Detroit by 30 or so. We beat Sacktown. We lose to Memphis. That's not good. And OKC beats us by 32, but we beat the Curryless Warriors, 19 for Curry in his revenge game. Klay Thompson's starting to break out with no star in front of him, but Rudy Gay kind of cooked us in his revenge game. The month of January might be kind of tough for us, but we are going to see. Yeah, we lose to the Hornets on the first day of January. Now against the Thunder, 2-point loss. That's not good. We're 15-18. Mike D'Antoni might have to get fired because with his offense that D'Antoni wants to run, it's the fast-paced run-and-gun offense. And that's not really going to work when we have a bunch of old men as our centers with Nick Collison and 30-something-year-old Yao Ming. It's just not going to work out. Ekpe Udoh, I do want to give a chance to be that starting center, though. I think he can do good if we give him the right chance. Our 1 through 3 is amazing. Curry's averaging 24, 4, and 8. Kobe's averaging 19, 5, and 5. And Vince Carter's averaging 15, 4, and 1. But it's this front court that's really selling us this year. Marvin Williams, 6 and 4. Ekpe Udoh, 3 and 5. Nick Young, 13. The backcourt is really, really great. It's just this front court cannot help us win. Ekpe Udoh is going to get a little bit of a chance to start at that 5, though, and we will see how it goes. And we do win in his first game starting. And we win again. So we're 2-0 with Udoh starting. That might have been a good move. He's kind of like a Clint Capella type player anyway, so it makes sense that he would be a good starting center in D'Antoni's offense. We do drop 2 straight, though. James Johnson as a 2nd-round pick. We can get Danny Granger. I'm going to do this trade, actually. And I'm going to see what Danny Granger's overall is like when he plays the power forward. It goes down by a lot. Of course. That's not good for us. We can pick up Davis Bertans in free agency, but that's kind of a waste of time. The best system match for us at the center position is Johan Petro. Can we get Aaron Gray? Nope. Never mind. We're not in a bad spot as a team. It's just going to be tough to make the playoffs. Danny Granger does help us out a lot, though. Even if we did have to give up a 2nd-round pick, that might end up being a top 5 in the 2nd-round pick. It's pretty worth it when we get a big upgrade at scoring in that small forward position than what we had originally. We are playing pretty decent, but we could be a lot better. We get blown out by Houston on national television. The Kings keep trying to steal Michael Beasley from us for Amir Johnson. I'm not going to do that. At the trade deadline, I am going to shop a couple of our players. This is a big deal, though. Michael Beasley for Nene. We're giving up a 1st-round pick, but it's in 2019. I don't even care. We're making this trade. 1,000% of the time. That is the biggest upgrade we could have possibly got into that starting center spot. Nene played for that Houston Rockets team with Mike D'Antoni, so he knows the system, or at least his 2K player knows the system. This team just got a lot better. The bench is going to struggle, but that's why we have Gilbert Arenas. I am going to play No Chill Gil a little bit of minutes. That was a big upgrade at that center spot, though. I don't think we could have gotten a better center for what we had than Nene. And we win our first 2 with him at the 5. We are going to stop here at the trade deadline. Nene, in his first 2 games with the team, how do I see that? 11 and 13 and 7 and 8. That's all we need him to do is be a good 5 on this team. Gilbert Arenas stepped in 1 point a game. We would like him to do a little bit better, but solid for his age, I guess. Nick Young and Danny Granger together in the trade finder, though, might get us a pretty good guy. They both have 3 years left on their contract at about $5 million a year. And no, actually, we can't get anything for them together. That's really crazy. Jordan Farmar and Spates, though. I really need to upgrade that starting power forward, and we might be championship contenders. Let's see what we can do here. I did see Thabo Cephalosha. I am curious to seeing what he could do at the 4. Same thing with Marcus Morris. But I am going to look at Nick Young and Spates together. That might get us something better than Young and Granger could have gotten. Trevor Booker, that would be big. That one would be pretty decent. Nene was at the 4 when we first got him, so we might be able to move him back and start Bogut and him together. That's something worth watching. And Bob Mute, I keep seeing him pop up. Trevor Booker, though. He's having a really good year. I am going to see if I can get this trade done with Jordan Farmar. Booker is having a great season, so it makes sense if we aren't able to get it done, but getting him at that starting 4, and yes, we can. That's big. Because Trevor Booker in Philly this season, 13 points and 10 rebounds a game. We have a pretty solid starting 5 now, at least scoring. And then Kobe's not a bad defender. Nene's a pretty decent defender. I don't know much about Booker's defense, and then Vince and Steph are both minus defenders. But Granger's a good defender off the bench. Nick Young's an okay defender. Whiteside and Udo are good defenders, and Collison's okay. We might be a team that makes it out of the first round of the playoffs now. I don't know if we're a championship contender just yet. Probably not, especially with a loss in our first game after the trade. But we could be pretty solid. Steph is hopefully an all-star, and probably Kobe. Kobe is. Steph is. Okay, let's go. We're a well-built team. We just don't have a bench because we invested every dime that we have into our starting lineup. I think if we could just be a 6 seed, though, then we can make it out of the first round. If we're a 7 or an 8, then we're more than likely going to get bounced in the first round. I just need to be a 6 seed. Kobe, we'll give him an extra year on his deal, and then he'll probably retire before that's over anyway. But just in case, we can have Kobe try to be a Laker for life instead of leaving us early. We lose 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, but we beat the Bucks by 45 on national TV. That's big. Portland is a win. Detroit's a win. Cleveland's a win. Oh, we need some of these wins. Come on. We're cutting the rotation down here at the end of the year to an 8-man. Even if my guys are going to be exhausted going into the playoffs, it's still worth it to give ourselves a chance to be a high seed. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs this year. 37 and 44. Nope, we got eliminated a while ago. Wow. Trevor Booker does have years left on his deal, though. Vince Carter's on the last year of his deal. That's not good for us. Curry has a while left, and Nene is on the last year of his deal. That's not good for us. D'Antoni is probably going to get fired. I don't think he really fits our offense, honestly. Joel Embiid's Rookie of the Year, LeBron's MVP, Sixth Man of the Year is Isaiah Thomas. Depoy is Kawhi. Most Improved is Trevor Booker, so we did get the Most Improved Player. Coach of the Year is Scott Brooks again. All NBA teams, all defensive teams, all rookie teams. Aaron Gordon, we drafted him and traded him, and he's all rookie first team, second and Rookie of the Year voting. Maybe we should have kept him. I tried to accelerate this rebuild. Actually, no, what am I talking about? We got Steph Curry out of him. We couldn't have really got anything better than that, and the Thunder beat the Pistons in the NBA Finals. Hopefully Kobe doesn't want to retire yet. Vince Carter retires. I didn't think he would retire that fast. He lasted until 2021 in real life, and he's retiring in 2015 in this game. Oh, that's not good for us. I am going to accelerate the salary cap by about $5 million just because I think it jumps up a little bit in real life, and I don't think it has been in here, so we'll do that. Draft lottery, we're projected to get, or no, we gave up our pick. I forgot about that. No. So the Warriors got the 9th overall pick. We don't have a pick in this year's draft. At least not in the first round. D'Antoni is gone. I can't keep him on this team. We're going to try to bring in Maurice Cheeks. And they blocked him. This Hamilton guy. No, I don't want him. What in the world? They hired a random, and now there's no one left. We might have to bring D'Antoni back. Actually, no, this Harper guy's good defensively. I'm going to bring him in. And then we get Allen Daniels, Brian Shaw, Calbert Chaney. Okay, so not a bad coaching staff. Just could be better. The draft, we might try to trade into a pick. First overall pick, the Magic pick, Karl Anthony Towns. We don't have too many guys still under contract, but like a old Danny Granger. Maybe we could get like pick 15 for him. They won a 2018 first, and they'll give us Garrett Temple. I'm going to say no to that. But I'll give them a couple seconds. I'll give them 3. 3 second-round picks, and we don't get Garrett Temple. And there we go. We get pick 15. D'Angelo Russell goes second. Here at 15, I'm really just looking for best available that can step in right away and be a quality role player on this team. I don't care about any long-term development. I need somebody that can step in right now and average 5 to 10 points a game for us. And probably start. I don't think Josh Richardson will be able to do that. Rondé might. Campaign, probably not. Rashawn Holmes, maybe. Kaminsky, probably. Harold, maybe. And Nance, yeah. I'm going to go Frank Kaminsky. I don't care if he's never going to be a star player. I just need a guy that can start for us right away on day one. And we don't have any real guys left here in the second round, so we're just going to trade the pick. And we get a 2017 Knicks second round. Draft. And hopefully Kaminsky is a 76 or so overall to start. He's a 74. We'll take that. Not bad. Nene accepts his player option. That's big for us. So we won't have to worry about re-signing him. We probably would have got him back anyway. But we just don't have to worry about it. We do need players at just about every position. Our whole small forward room is gone. Oh, that's not good. Corey Brewer might be the guy that we pick up. I don't know if he's the best player that we could get, but he definitely might be the most impactful. Derek Williams, if we can get him. Oh, no, he's not going to want the minimum. Oh, we're cooked. Jared Dudley is a good guy to get on the minimum, though. That's a big signing for us. And then like Marcus Morris. I'd bring him in on a two-year deal all day. Shooting guards, Gerald Green, I'll bring him in on the minimum. I'll bring in, oh, that's all we can do. And we got Marcus Morris matched. Jameer Nelson, if he'll take the minimum, I'll sign him all day long. We'll even give him a little bit more than the minimum. $1.8 million a year. And then we'll try, since Marcus Morris got matched, we'll try to get Luke Mbamute, I guess. He's just a kind of versatile guy that can run the 1 through the 4 for us. And then any backup center that we can get for the minimum. So Spencer Hawes, I guess, welcome to LA. And we get all 5 of them, so that's big. We now have a good backup point guard. Our shooting guard room looks really good. Small forward could be a lot better. Power forward is good. Center is okay. If we could just get some money, then this would be an easy rebuild. We just don't have any money to spend. I'm going to give Kenneth Faried every dime we have. And hopefully we get him. And we do. That's big. That's really big for us. I don't care if him and Nene aren't a great fit together. But we got Kenneth Faried. And for some reason, Kenneth Faried can shoot threes on this roster. He's an 87 three-point shooter. So never mind. I guess he is a great fit on this team. Trevor Booker goes down a lot as a small forward. So I guess he's going to be our 6th man this year. Nate Robinson, we can bring him in on the minimum to help us out. Udonis Haslam. And then, like, Dorell Wright. He's a good defender to have. And nope, he signed with the Bucks. PJ Tucker, I'd bring him in. And we get PJ. Let's go. We have way too many power forwards. I'm going to move Kaminsky to the center to play his rookie year there. He stays the same, so that's good for us. And then I'm going to try to trade Collison for any decent player we can get. So player progression is actually pretty good to us. Kobe only drops by 1. Nelson drops by 2. Haslam drops by 1. Hawes drops by 2 at 27, which is crazy. And Nate Robinson drops by 4 at 31. So not as bad as it could have been for player progression. This is the final year that we are going to be doing for the rebuild. I don't want to go more than 3 years. So hopefully we can make a big trade or something and end up winning the championship somehow, some way. Curry jumped up to a 92. That's not great, but not bad. I do want to see what like Nene and Trevor Booker could get for us. Oh, Cody Zeller and Collison. This is our last season of the rebuild. So I'm going to probably go crazy and use up all our... You can't be serious. DeAndre Jordan. Welcome to the Los Angeles Lakers, DeAndre Jordan. Nene was not near as good as DeAndre Jordan is. I don't care if Trevor Booker had a great year and won most improved player for us. DeAndre Jordan comes to LA. And now we have a starting lineup of Curry, Kobe, Kenneth Faried, and DeAndre Jordan. We just need a new 3 going into the season. This is maybe the best team in the NBA. Based off the starting lineup alone. Whole team, we suck. Kobe goes up as a small forward. Yeah, we're winning the championship. Nick Young steps in. He's still a good player. He can still score for us. And he goes up as a small forward too, but I think we'll keep him there. This team is our best chance to win the championship. 1,000%. Jared Dudley, Kaminsky and the trade finder might get us something good. Because he is a rookie, after all. Derek Favors, but we would have to give up Nick Young. Ray Felton. That's not a bad trade. We might have to come back to that one. Because he's still good in this sim. I don't want any picks unless they're, like, really valuable. Because we're trying to win this year. Felton might be our best player because he might go up as a shooting guard. So, yeah, I'm going to take Ray Felton. Curry goes down by 1 as a shooting guard. Felton stays the same. Best starting lineup in the NBA, 1,000%. 92 overall Steph Curry, 80 overall Ray Felton, 92 overall Kobe Bryant, 79 overall Kenneth Faried, and 86 overall DeAndre Jordan. With a solid bench, could be better, but not great. First game of the year, against the Spurs, we win. We've lost to them in the first week of the season every single year until now. This team could win it all. I'm not even joking. But we lose to Phoenix. Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh. Oh, yeah, we're good. 6-2 start. I don't care if we lost our very next game. We are... Oh, shoot. The Suns are good. We've lost to them twice already. But we're 10-4. This is 1,000% our best chance at a championship. (14-5). They keep trying to make me trade DeAndre. He must be having a great year. 15-5 season now. DeAndre Jordan, 16-17 on 69% shooting. He might win the MVP. Kenneth Faried in his first year here, 6-7. We don't need him to go crazy. He's doing good enough. Kobe, 23, 6-4. After only averaging 19th the last 2 seasons in a row. Ray Felton in his first year here, 9 points a game. Nick Young off the bench for him, 12. Steph Curry, 29-10. Give him the MVP already. 29-10. In only his second season with the team. Maybe a coaching change was the greatest thing that could have ever happened to him. That is insane. That's crazy. How big of a jump Steph Curry made. We are kind of struggling, though. Somebody might be hurt. Okay, Gerald Green and Kenneth can't get traded yet. Gerald Green and Luke Mbamute in the trade finder. We might be able to get a really good guy. Anyone 80 or higher, I'll pull the trigger on right away. I haven't seen it yet, but we still have a little bit of time. I do want to go see Yusuf Nurkic. Yeah, I'm doing this trade. I don't care if we get 1 overall, worse overall. Glenn Davis is not safe whatsoever. I did this trade to get Nurkic because he's our new backup center, 1,000%. So Haslam and Spencer Hawes are out of town. Aminu would be decent. Yeah, I think we're going to take Al-Farouq Aminu from Phoenix. We're cooking right now. This is looking really good compared to how it started. Nick Young might be able to get us a star. Him and Ray Felton together, that might get us an 85 overall shooting guard. If Eric Gordon's name pops up, I am pulling the trigger the same second I see his name. That first trade, we could have got Gallinari and Michael Carter-Williams. That's something that we might have to keep an eye on. Wesley Matthews. What if I gave up those two guys and a first-round pick from the Hornets this season? That should get us an 85 overall shooting guard, and it's not. It's just not. I'm doing this, though. C.J. McCollum averaging 19 a game, and Wesley Matthews averaging 12. This team should win it all. Let's look at the comment really quick. Reverse Flash, yo, what's up? What's up to you, too? Thank you for commenting. We might be back here. And we're 3-0 since those trades. Let's go. This is our best chance to win a title of this whole rebuild. $25-15 right now. And we still have 2 open roster spots. 2 open roster spots. I'm going to trade picks and try to fill them up. 2 picks. Can we get 2 players? Probably not. Chris Humphries for 2 first-round picks unprotected is crazy. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to do something myself. Can we get, like... let's see. Like Derek Williams and Amir Johnson for 2 first-round picks. Or even Andrew Gudalak. Oh, we're just so close to the salary cap. That's our problem. We need, like, good players that are on minimum contracts for first-round picks. Reggie Bullock. Him and Norris Cole. Okay, we'll give up 1 pick for Bullock. And they won't even do that? What? That's crazy. I'll give up a couple seconds for Bullock, too. Because he's a good role player that we can have come in and hit some threes every once in a while. So we emptied out all our second-round picks for Bullock. And now these last 2 second-round picks that we can trade. Brandon Bass. I don't want Brandon Bass. Come on, man. We have to be able to get something better than Brandon Bass for them 2 picks. Can we get Ray Felton back? No, it's too early. Can we get, like, Steven Adams? I know that this is a crazy idea. So we're just trying to see what we can get for these 2 first-round picks. Or for these 3 first-round picks, actually. Gobert. No, we already have good big man. I need like a wing. A wing that's on a tiny contract that can go out and give me 10 points a game. That's all I need right now. And then we'll easily be in the championship this offseason. Evan Fournier, and I don't care if I overpaid for him. That's a solid trade. That gets us a solid guy that just gives us a better chance to win the championship. I think this is the team. If this isn't the team, then I'm not going to be able to make a team to win the championship. We are stacked compared to every other season of this entire rebuild. And I think we have the right players to win the championship. Steph Curry should be the MVP. DeAndre Jordan should win Defensive Player of the Year. Kemba for Jordan. That might be something. If Kemba's averaging like 20, then I might do this. 29 points a game. Oh, I just wish I could see if Kemba went up as a shooting guard. I'm not gonna mess this up because we haven't lost since those trades, and then we do lose the first game that I say that. I don't want to mess it up though because we aren't playing bad. We're playing really good. 35-16. We should be. We're the 2nd seed in the Western Conference right now. Against the Rockets, come on, W's in the chat. We are 36-16, 20 games above 500. Last season, we didn't even make it to this many wins, and we're at the trade deadline. Oh, hold up, I didn't see the comment. Point guard, Keontae George. Shooting guard, Brandon Miller. Small forward, Tracy Jackson-Davis. Power forward, Wemby, and center, Chet. That would be a tough starting lineup. But I think if it was 2023 draft, that's kind of tough. I kind of forget who's in that draft class, but like, Scoot's not that good, so he wouldn't start. I don't know. I think that's probably the best players. They're just so tall with Tracy Jackson-Davis at the small forward. That's crazy. But that's the best 5 from the draft class, I think. Unless Gigi Jackson comes back from his injury and averages like 20 a game. Again. With Ja. And we finished the season with 60 wins on the dot. LeBron is the MVP over Curry. You can't make that up. 26, 9, and 5 for Curry. That's not the MVP. Jahlil Okafor is Rookie of the Year. Dragic is 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is George over my guy DeAndre Jordan, who averaged 3 blocks a game and a steal. We only finished 1 game behind the Thunder for the 1 seed. Steph Curry's on All-NBA 2nd team. DeAndre Jordan and Kobe aren't even on All-NBA teams. Jordan's on All Defensive 1st team. We don't have any rookies, so we don't care about that. We do play Houston in round 1. James Harden and Dwight Howard, that's all they have. If we can stop them 2, then we got this. So we win game 1, win game 2, lose game 3, win game 4, and win game 5. We're on to the next round. We play New Orleans, the underdog. They've got Drew Holiday, Eric Gordon, Anthony Davis, Tyreek Evans, but Timofey Mozgov at the center. I'm not worried about that. Oh my goodness, they take game 1. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we win. Game 5 we win. 4 straight wins on the Pelicans. And now the battle of the two best teams in the NBA. OKC and LA. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams, and Andre Roberson. They have the better team on paper, but we do take Game 1. And Game 2. And Game 3. And Game 4. We are in the NBA Finals in year 3 of the rebuild to play the Washington Wizards, who have John Wall, Garrett Temple, Otto Porter, Patrick Patterson, and Marcin Gortat. This should be a sweep. Game 1. Game 2. Game 3. Game 4. And Stephen Curry is your Finals MVP. 73 minutes. 1 hour, 13 minutes to do this rebuild. And we end up victorious with a God squad. Starting lineup of 93 Curry with 77 overall Jameer Nelson as his backup. Oh, let me read the comment really quick. But the 2013 Lakers on the same team to see how good they could have been. That was basically this rebuild, except we didn't have Dwight Howard. Because this was the 2013-14 Lakers. So, if we would have just had Dwight Howard. I want to do my next video, I think. I'm going to do the 2013-14 Nets in today. Because that 2013-14 Nets had Darren Williams at point guard, Jason Terry, Andre Karolinko, Brook Lopez, Mason Plumlee, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce. That team was stacked, so I think that's going to be my next video. 81 overall CJ McCollum and 80 overall Evan Fournier as his backup. Kobe, Wesley Matthews, Al-Farouq Aminu, and Jared Dudley, and Bullock and Tucker at the small forward. That's stacked. Power forwards, Fareed and Glenn Davis. And center is Jordan and rookie Nurkic, or no, second-year Nurkic. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if this is your first time watching my channel. And it's good that we ended on a championship. I will probably be going live again next week, but I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, hold on. Let me read the comment really quick. George Mike into the Timberwolves so he can play in Minnesota again with Gobert, Ant, and Naz Reid. Oh, no, I forgot to trade Towns. I was about to say that's so many big men. But I might try that. I'm going to come back to the comments and see some of the ideas that you commented. But I might do some of them. I'll let you know if I do. And be sure to catch me next time. Peace.